Oh, I forgot to get my microphone where it should be, so you probably can't hear me very well. Hopefully you can now though. Welcome to another stream, everyone. It is your boy Link. That is the wrong one. We don't want the chat on the screen. People like to see my immaculate FIFA playing in all of its glory. So welcome back to another stream, guys. It is Team of the Year. Like the biggest event until Team of the Season in FIFA. So hopefully we get some Team of the Year awards. I haven't added any Team of the Year players to the squad yet, apart from Iker Casillas, which might surprise a few people because you're thinking, where's all the Liverpool and Ipswich players? Well, most of them have been relegated to the bench, and I've gone like all in on the legends theme. And so we've got Casillas, Puyol, Ashley Cole. We already had Gerrard, but we've now got Zidane, Beckham, Salah's a legend, Wayne Rooney up top, and Zaid Roberto on the left flank. So we're going to get straight into some games, and we're going to see what happens. Hopefully we play well. Hopefully you're all having a great weekend, which you might not be if you're an Ipswich fan, because Liverpool beat them 4-1, and it was, for me, 4-1 was kind to Ipswich. I've got my game audio on mute, I was meant to say. So now you should be able to hear me, and also a little bit of crowd noise in the background. Don't know how I turned it off, I didn't mean to. But straight into a game. So yeah, FIFA got to a point where I was really struggling to compete over the last week. And I just thought, I've got the coins to really bulk my team up, but I can't stay competitive with Ipswich and Liverpool players, which really, really frustrates me that the game is built that way. Especially with the new Team of the Year event. You need a bit of quality in your squad. So that's what we've done. We've brought in Iker Casillas and a few others just to add that little bit of spice. But also I wanted players that I do like. Like, you'd be surprised there's 2 ex-Man United players, probably. But Beckham and Rooney, you know, great players for England. Charlie up in the chat says, hope I'm doing well, which I am. I hope you're doing well as well, man. Charlie's an Ipswich fan, so probably not the best weekend for Charlie. It was a weird one for me because it was one of the first times ever where I was like, if Liverpool lose, it's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world if Ipswich lose as well, don't get me wrong, right? It's like if you're having to decide your relegation battle by beating Liverpool at Anfield, you're doing something wrong. I thought it was an interesting game. It was weird because McKenna seemed to play like a 4-2-3-1 at times and then a back 5 at times. I think the problem was Liverpool's strength was in transition, and I don't think we helped Leif Davis with Salah at all. Like, Leif Davis is coming under like so much criticism right now. People are saying they want Connor Townsend to play instead, which is for me wild. It's for me crazy, the idea that you prefer Connor Townsend to Leif Davis. I know he can defend. It's a bit like Trent. Like yeah, there's other right backs who can defend better than Trent, but they're not better than Trent. Look, that cross that Trent puts in against Ipswich, there's only a handful of players I've ever seen play football that can hit that like that with that much accuracy, that much, and it just carves the whole defence open. Charlie says we give Salah and Trent too much space, which was for me was the story of the game. And like I was just saying with the formation, I think it's got to be almost a flat back 5, where your left back is Davis, and then you've got Greaves, who's in a kind of a role where when Davis goes to Trent, then once Davis steps out to Trent, you need Greaves to take control of Salah. and still leave you with that 2 centre backs, so you've got cover for if a Soboslai makes a run in the box. That's not a penalty as well. It's a joke. But yeah, for me, that was what decided the game. Is that space that Salah and Trent had. You can't do that. Great penalty from Cole Palmer. But yeah, if you give Trent space like that, he'll carve you open, and he did. And like I say, I honestly think 4-1 was kind to Ipswich. It was nice for me. I didn't want Liverpool to absolutely destroy Ipswich, but they could have. They really could have. I also think Ipswich were very lucky to keep 11 men on the pitch. Oh, that's a penalty, surely. Oh my God, Jamie, I am so sorry, my man. Honestly, so sorry. Don't worry about that. Sending you and all your family love and peace at this time, man. We're all thinking of you. That's awful news. But yeah, you take care. And if there's anything little old me can do, do let me know. But yeah, man, I appreciate you dropping in. And there's nothing I can say that will make it better, because obviously it's a horrific piece of news, man. But yeah, I'm really sorry, genuinely. And Van Dijk scored for you. The hairs are standing up on the back of my arm from Jamie's news there. But yeah, I'm really sorry, man. But I hope everyone is having as good a time as they can. And you know, with Jamie's news, it's important. Remember, just be kind to people. Spread love in the world, guys. But yeah, like Charlie said, Trent just had way too much space. I will kick some ass. I will. After this game, I will go and buy the Sheffield United strip, and I'll wear it for the rest of the stream. And I'll get the badge as well, right? Like, I'm not a Sheffield United fan by any stretch, as we all know, but Jamie is, and hopefully that will be a little thing that could just give him a little smile or a little laugh at this time, you know. Which is what I try to do with my content. I want to like spread happiness and, you know, just be kind to people, everyone. Well, I don't even feel like I can laugh at Sheffield United from Friday either. I don't have it in me. I don't have the heart to do it, bro. I don't have the heart to do it. But yeah, I will literally, after this game, I'm going to buy a Sheffield United kit and stick it on. And, you know, even if you can't hang out live, don't want to hang out live, bro, you can watch it back. You can watch me play with that Sheffield United strip just for you. But yeah, sad news, but I hope everyone's well. I really do. And Ipswich. It's frustrating because, like I say, part of me, like when I was thinking about yesterday, what I wanted was Arsenal to win, and then Liverpool and Ipswich to draw, in a way, because then Ipswich would gain a point in the relegation battle. Liverpool would only drop 2 points, and yeah, this didn't play out. Charlie says what's annoying is that Salah didn't even have to work for his goal yesterday. Just had to position himself at the far post and just control the ball, smash it in. Oh, I tell you what though, that finish from Mohamed Salah. Like, people are blaming Walton, and I know people like don't get beaten in their posts, but no one's expecting Salah to level that accurately, that hard. Like, anyone that tells you they expected that from Mo Salah might be lying. I don't know they're lying. I'm just throwing the accusation out there that they're lying, but come on. who expect? Like, even Liverpool, I didn't think Salah was going to score from that angle. Like, I thought, no chance. And there's not, you know, in Ipswich's defence, although it was really poor, and there's no one with him at all, like, no one tight enough, it's a ridiculous finish. In Ipswich, that's the only bit of defence I can give Ipswich. Is like, the audacity, like, probably 9 players out of 10 don't even attempt it. That's how ridiculous the effort was. Charlie says, how in 10 shades of hell could Walton have saved that, but just before a goal? You thought he was going to smash it. Yeah, I don't think Walton could have saved that. And, like, if it wasn't Mo Salah, though, like, I'm sure you're with me here. I'm sure you're with me here, Charlie, that, it's, like, most players can't finish that. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you go down to the Championship, there's not a player in the Championship that could do that. Like, honestly, there's not a single player in the Championship I would back to finish that. There's not, to be fair, I didn't even back Salah to finish it, really. Alisson wouldn't have saved it. Yeah, you're right, Charlie. Alisson Becker, best goalkeeper in the world, in my opinion. If you think anything else, you're probably wrong yet again. And normally I'm open. There's a lot of things where I'm like, yeah, I'm open to your opinions, guys. What do you think? Am I wrong? I'm not wrong about this. Alisson's as good as it gets. And he couldn't save that. No one could save that. It was just a Charlie's 1 in 1,000 finish, yeah. Which doesn't, like, that doesn't excuse the defender, no. Because it's a, if you defend properly, it's a 1 in a million finish. like if you've got pressure on him, and you're like, oh, I don't even like the fact that he was able to bring the ball down in Ipswich's area. Do you know what I mean? Like, from a cross, you should be putting so much pressure on the player that he's got to, like, play it first time. Like, if someone's got enough time and space in the box to take a touch like that and then shoot, your defending's wrong. So I completely agree the defending's off, but I think the people who were coming for Walton with it, I know there's the rule, don't get beaten at your near post and stuff, but it's kind of over his head. It's not like he's drilled it right in the near post. Like, Salah's hit the ball so true that, like, what else could he do? Wazza scores. Yeah, if you put pressure on Salah, he'll hit it low and hard. If you give him time, and this is in any situation, if you give Mo Salah time to even look where the goalkeeper is, he'll do you. Like, he's that good. He'll just, he's one of them players that, like, some players just shoot where they think is the best place to put the ball. Mo Salah doesn't. He shoots where he thinks the goalkeeper in their current position can't get it. And not many players do that, you know. Have a good luck about the Blades Friday night. You knew it was coming for your sister. So sorry again, man. It's horrible, man. Just like, it's messed. When kids get sick, honestly, it makes me, like, so, like, angry at the world. Like, the world's just wrong. Do you know what I mean? That kids suffer, like, honestly, it makes me feel literally physically sick. So I can't imagine how you feel, bro. I'd like. Sometimes people say, like, I know you feel. I don't, man. Like, I couldn't imagine it, but I will. Okay, you've given me permission to take the piss out of Sheffield. So they lost 3-0 to Hull. Right, now if this is last season, that's okay. But this season, you can't be losing 3-0 to Hull. You just can't. Not Hull. Charlie says, could Alisson deceive Salah one-on-one? It's an interesting one, and we haven't ever seen it, I don't think, really. because obviously they both played for Roma in Italy. But I don't think they ever even, like, they played together, but I don't think they ever played against each other. I don't think Alisson could maybe deceive him, but I think Alisson would, a really good, confident goalkeeper, like, doesn't guess too much, and they don't commit too early. Oh, you had some players who were on the sick at Sheffield. That makes a bit more sense. Honestly, I didn't watch the game, I'll be honest. I haven't seen it. I haven't put my orange and black top on to take the mickey at all. I just didn't want to wear an Ipswich or a Liverpool shirt on the weekend they played each other. Because if you wear an Ipswich shirt, you upset the Liverpool fans. You wear a Liverpool shirt, you upset the Ipswich fans. You know, you wear a red t-shirt from Primark. I haven't got any red t-shirts from Primark. It was the first shop that came to my head. Primark's not the best place to buy clothes if you're my size, guys. I'll be real. Like, they're not the best for plus size. But yeah, I had to wear a football shirt that wasn't going to offend anyone, which is why we're repping the Shakhtar Donetsk. And that might offend the Russians, to be fair, that we've got a Ukrainian football shirt on. But Putin, if you're watching, subscribe, like the video, and stop killing innocent people. Probably gone political now, guys. What's happened to me? I always say we don't do politics. One season wonder, I don't know what that's about, but right, let's get in that transfer market. Let's get the let's get the Sheffield content in, right? I don't want the Sheffield United friggin' badge, content, authentic, league, championship, club. Oh, please don't be too expensive. Imagine it's like 10k. I would have to do it though. Like, I literally would have to do it. Jamie says Ukraine's watching. If Ukraine is watching, as long as you're a Donetsk fan, if you support someone else, you probably don't enjoy the fact they've got a Donetsk shirt on. I wanted a Ukraine, when the Ukraine war, but that was why I got this shirt. So that's a story. I basically wanted to buy a Ukraine shirt because I like wearing international shirts from all sorts of clubs, right? I like to wear like shirts from different teams. Is Sheffield just got the 2 kits? Yeah. We'll put that in. Walton should have saved the Soboslai goal. It was so slow. Honestly, it was so slow. Like, I'd already got the Sheffield United kit, so we didn't need it. I just need to quick sell it and throw the coins away. Let's get them kits on. Jamie said don't do it if it existed. I don't know if he's talking about the Sheffield kits, but it's my very small little tribute to you, bro. Just it's my show of support. How the fuck do I find it? I can't have many championship badges. There we go. Look, Sheffield United. I appreciate you, bro, honestly. And like I said, there's nothing I can do, you know? And there's nothing I can do that will take your pain away. But if me chucking this Sheffield United kit on just gives you a tiny smile for 1 second, is worth it, bro. Alright? So I like your away kit. Maneki. What's Maneki? Who's Maneki? Oh, what is that sponsor? Maneki. Looks like the little Chinese, like, takeaway shop cat. No one can, man. I appreciate that. Evolutions. Okay, so we can evolve Zidane again. So everyone got this 91 Zidane, but only, like, founders get this 94 evolution. So we're going to get Zidane up to 94. It's a Chinese thing. What do they do? Like, food or something random? Charlie's is getting half and half. Bro, where do you actually get a half and half shirt? You see people with them. right? And I know people laugh about half and half shirts. I'm all in. I'd get one. If someone finds me a 3XL Liverpool Ipswich half and half, I'm in. Or if anyone knows anyone that makes them, even if I've got to send them an Ipswich and a Liverpool shirt to put together, I'll do it. Like, I'm all in on it. I'm all in on it. That sponsor looks sick though. Like, the sponsor, it's the coolest sponsor on a shirt ever. It looks like the fucking Dragon Ball dude. Can't remember his name. What's the little cat in Dragon Ball? Not quite, the other one. People make them, you can buy them. I'll tell you, Charlie, next time you see someone who makes them, like, send it to the Discord or something. Or send it to on Instagram or whatever. So, like, I'm in. He's got Dalglish, fair play. I was thinking about my Ipswich and Liverpool half and half. I would get one. I genuinely would. I'd wear it with a level of embarrassment because no one likes half and half shirts. I think the thing is, you know, people laugh at people who like two football clubs and stuff. But like, they then watch darts and they have like 10 favourite darts players who they can't choose between. Do you know what I mean? She's like, which one is it, bro? Jamie knows someone who makes half and half. You'll have to link me up, guys. Maybe I'm moving in the wrong circles. Maybe that's what it is. I must just be moving in the wrong circles to find a half and half shirts person. What I'd want to do is, there was an Ipswich one that had like the white collar from when we got promoted. I'd want that with the Liverpool one from last season with the white collar. Like last... David just broke your kiss. Come on, Ashley. I'll tell you what, there is something about the red and white striped kits. Like, it's nostalgic, isn't it? It reminds me of like 90s football, when I see a team wear like a red and white striped kit. It gives me nostalgia. Like when I see Lincoln play, which I haven't been to do for a while. We need to do that again, guys. Go and watch the Imps. Maybe I need to come out and watch the Sheffield games sometime. Maybe or add them to the list of clubs we want to go to. I don't think I've ever been. Have I been to Sheffield? I think I've been to Sheffield for an Ipswich away day like 15 years ago. Jamie's mum has a half Blades, half Wednesday shirt. What's the story there? There's got to be some... Was it a bet? Or, like, did her dad support Wednesday and her mum supported United? Like, what's the... Jamie, I hope we get tickets. Love that. You play 2-0 down, don't you have to win. First game of the Sheffield United kit, I went 2-0 down and I thought, I can't go 3-0 down. I can't relive Friday night. I can't make Jamie relive Friday night, guys. So I couldn't do it. I had to bail. I love that sponsor. I love it on the away shirt. What is Maneki? Part of me just wants a Maneki t-shirt now. Maneki. What is, like, their website doesn't even show what they do. It just says Maneki is a Japanese cat. About Maneki. Maneki is a symbol for good luck and leadership, but...
Somewhere deep in the Japanese mountains.
Somewhere deep in the Japanese mountains? It's crypto. Of course it's crypto. I'm going to invest all of my life savings, which isn't very much, in Maneki cryptocurrency. I wonder if you were a millionaire, if you could just make some rubbish cryptocurrency and then like sponsor a Premier League team and make all your money back straight away? You must be able. It must be like, is that insider trading to do that? Well, I guess not if they've done it. Is insider trading even a thing? Shish's dad was a Wednesday fan. She got it done. Fair. I guess you're United. So does that mean your sister's a Wednesday fan? Yeah, wait till June. Pick up. I might even do it. Like, if Sheffield United shirts go on like heavy sale, do let me know. Because I want a Maneki cap. It's a sick kit. Like, have they sponsored you just this season? Or is it like a long time? Like, I've never seen it before. She never knew anything about football. Fair. Yeah, not many girls do. Like my niece, when it comes to football, she knows nothing. She's not interested in football. Like, she knows a few Liverpool players because of me. And when she was about 3, I taught her how to say Gerrard. But it's only this season they sponsored you. Yeah, if they get reduced big time, hit me up. I need a Sheffield shirt now. Just because of the sponsor. Isn't it weird how sponsors can make or break a football shirt? Don't you think that? Like, Ipswich fans are up in arms about Magical Vegas. I'm sure, like, I don't. Charlie's not too young to remember Magical Vegas as the Ipswich sponsor, are you? I forget how old I am, guys. I'm 30 soon. I'm an old man. Also, content's been quiet this week because I went to Centre Parks with my girlfriend, which, to be fair, guys, right? It's so good. I've never been to Centre Parks, right? And me and my girlfriend wanted like a relaxing break for her birthday. We wanted this like relaxing time. So we're like, oh no, I'll go Centre Park. Let's go Centre Parks, alright? This is going in. I'm telling you, David Beckham's doing it. Clear off an line. Just. They won't get past Foyle though. Jamie's wishing he was 30 again. I think like, no matter how old you are, unless you're 18, because no, like, then again, I don't know, being 8 was quite fun. Like, I think no matter how old you are, you wish you were like younger again. And like, you wish you could like relive stuff. Like, I swear down, like when I went to college, my attendance was like 60-70%. I was like, oh, I don't want to be here, I don't have to be here, all that sort of nonsense that you think when you're basically a kid at that point. Now, I'd go back to college tomorrow, guys. Like, it was sick. I loved it. But it's weird, you know, sometimes you don't appreciate what's happening when it happens. So, do that, guys. Just enjoy stuff. I was trying to think of one of these like Facebook quotes, like "live for today, not tomorrow" or something. But I don't know anything. None that are relevant anyway. Do you know what I mean? I'm going around his right. Oh, it's brave. He said, "Damn, that was a strike." Brad, how are you, man? Yeah, it's been a while. I hope you're well. I bet you enjoyed this weekend. You were at the game, weren't you? Was Brad at the game? I feel like I saw on your Instagram you were at the game. I'm not sure if it was someone else. I feel like it was you. Maybe it wasn't. I wish I was there. I do. I debated it so heavily. I didn't get tickets in the old ballot and that. So I was like, do I buy like some resale ones? Do I just pay £600 for me and my girlfriend to go hospitality, and in the end I just went, no, it's too much money. It's not worth £600 to see one game. And the thing is as well, if I hadn't already seen Liverpool 3 times this year, I probably would have been more open to paying that to see a game. Charlie doesn't have a Magical Vegas shirt. Like, you remember it, yeah? You remember people getting upset about it. Jamie got kicked out of school, never went to college, went straight to work. Like, did you enjoy school though? Like, looking back, do you feel like nostalgic for it or not? Like, I didn't particularly like school, but I like pissing around with my mates and stuff like that. Oh, Brad didn't get a chance to go to that game, but it's a great performance. It was good. It was good, and I said at the top of the stream, me and Charlie talking about, Charlie's obviously an Ipswich fan from sort of the Ipswich perspective. I think Ipswich were lucky to only lose 4-1. I really do. I have a Magical Vegas Ipswich shirt and I love it. The thing is as well, everyone moaned that Marcus Evans didn't spend money, and I know everyone watching this stream has probably heard me say this 100 times. Everyone's moaning Marcus Evans doesn't spend money. He uses a company which he owns to sponsor the club to put more money in, and then people moan about the shirt looking stupid. Like it didn't already look stupid where it said Marcus Evans. I'm still excited to see. I'm hoping Ipswich gets sponsored by Maneki now. I'm not going to lie. I'm all in. I'm all in on these Maneki shirts. I knew if I could get it over the keeper, I scored. My favourite kit sponsor is still Carlsberg. The Liverpool Carlsberg shirts, they hit different. Like, have I got any more tattoos since you last saw me? I haven't got a tattoo in ages. My most recent one is that dark mark on my arm. I'm really not finding the angle of my camera to show it, but I got the dark mark from Harry Potter. I haven't had one for a while. I need to. Since I moved, I haven't really thought about it. Maybe that should be my birthday present to myself this year. Is it a little tattoo? Oh, Zizou. Get Adnam Southwold an Ipswich shirt. I'd like Aspel's. That would be, because I'm more of a cider drinker than. I do like beer. Don't get me wrong, I like a beer. I'd drink an Adnams. I'd drink Ghost shit. But I slightly prefer cider. And when I didn't live in Ipswich, like when I lived in the north for a bit, anywhere that had Aspel cider, I was like, yeah, I'm getting that because it reminded me of like Ipswich. But I wonder who Ipswich will get as the sponsor next year, because obviously it's not Ed Sheeran. We all now know that, because Ed Sheeran can't play. He can't play either. I don't know why he's got the number 17. That's a whole nother story, isn't it? But Charlie loves cider. I think cider's just a bit nicer. Charlie likes his Copperberg. Do you know what I had recently? It was I think it was a tropical Copperberg. It got like mango and peach and stuff in it. It was called Tropical. And it wasn't what I picked. Basically, I was at Curve Bar in Ipswich, which is I think it's an away friendly bar, right? Am I right in thinking it's away friendly? I feel like it is. Right? It's if you ever visit Portman Road as a football fan, Curve Bar is like one of the best bars I've had. It's expensive, don't get me wrong. It's more expensive, but it's got some like cool memorabilia. Like there's a Matt Holland shirt hanging up in there and stuff from the good old days. What a goal that is! Who's that? It's not Jesus, is it? He's got 13 on, which made me think it was Jesus with Bellingham. Charlie loves curveball. It's decent, isn't it? Like, if an away fan told me where to go, I'd be like, if curve bar, I'm sure I've seen away fans at curve bar. Whiskey is I'm a bourbon guy. Like, I love a JD, which isn't technically a bourbon, but it basically is. Although I recently tried this whiskey, which is called Wild Turkey, because I like smoking cigars, which is, it's not something we talk about loads on the channel, because it's not, you know, it's a bad habit in a way. It's fun, and it's a nice experience, but, you know, it's not something that I want to encourage people who don't do it to start, basically. But I was talking to this guy who I get my cigars from, and he was talking to me about what whiskies I like and what drinks I like. And he basically said, oh, if you like JD, there's this whiskey called Wild Turkey on Amazon, which is under 20 quid, and it's as good as Jack Daniel's single barrel. It's 50% as well. It's a friggin' strong whiskey. And I was like, Wild Turkey. And then because it was Christmas, I was like, yeah, I've got an excuse. It's Christmas themed. I'll buy it. And honestly, it is really good. So anyone that likes a whiskey, called Wild Turkey, they do it in like supermarkets and stuff, but you can get it on Amazon. If you can't find it, just drop me a message on social media and I'll send you an Amazon link to it. But yeah, I bought it being like, it's not going to be as good as a 45, 50 quid bottle of JD. Like the top end, you know what I mean? Like he wasn't saying it's as good as JD. He was saying it's better than the expensive JD. And to be fair, since I tried it, I don't know if it's better than single barrel Jack Daniels. I don't know if it's better than single barrel. I don't. You know? I don't, like, I wouldn't say it's better than, but it's better than basic JD. And it's cheaper than basic JD. And it's, like, stronger. So if you are, like, bourbon and coke man, which I am, I love a whiskey on the rocks, but I just feel like with a nice sweet bit of coke in there, it just sets it off. And especially if I'm on a night out or something. Like, I want a bit of like, humidity in me. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to be all, like, dehydrated and gasping for air. I need something that's got a bit of moisture, you know? So, I drink with coke. But yeah, Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper and whiskey is one of my go-tos. I don't know if you like whiskey, Charlie. I know you just said you like gin. If you like whiskey, I used to have Dr. Pepper and Jack Daniels. Called it Dr. Jack. Really good. Dr. Jack. Brad knows. Brad's there. Brad's in. Brad's in the Dr. Jack club. It's good, isn't it? Dr. Pepper is also my go-to, like, soft drink to have with a cigar. Because it's got, like, a herby kind of grown-up kind of taste compared to other soft drinks. Like, because a lot of people drink, like, a whiskey with their cigar, which I don't mind doing. I don't mind trying a bit of whiskey with my cigar, but if I'm having a cigar in the middle of the day, guys, I don't want to, like, I don't want to drink whiskey do you know what I mean? I don't want, like, to be one of these people that's like, oh no, if I have a cigar I have to have whiskey, because then you're drinking and, like, you're either drinking when you don't want to because you want to have a cigar, or you're not having cigars when you want to because you don't want to drink. So yeah, Brad's called me a man of culture. Yeah, I think Dr. Jack is the most cultured thing anyone could ever experience. But yeah, give whiskey a go, Charlie. Bit of JD, bit of coke, and you'll enjoy it. Always drink responsibly, guys. I'm not sponsored by any alcohol company, but always drink responsibly. Always invest in Japanese cat crypto responsibly as well. Okay? I don't want anyone to invest their life savings in Japanese cat cryptocurrency or Chinese cat cryptocurrency, whichever. Like, I associate that cat more with China, but I'm sure the website said Japanese. Did that website say Japanese, or did I imagine it? Yeah, Maneki, known as the Japanese beckoning cat. See, I always associated that with China. But it's apparently the iconic Japanese symbol of good fortunes. See, educational as well, this stream. How about every time you lose on FIFA, you take a shot of whiskey? Have you seen how bad I am at FIFA? I haven't drunk on stream for a long time. Maybe we'll do that if Ipswich stay up. If Ipswich stay up. I think we've got about 400 bets for if Ipswich stay up at this point, guys, but... Sheffield United .shop, I'm just having a little glance at now. Home kit. It doesn't have the cat on. What? It doesn't have the cat on. What's happening with that? You can't get the cat? Ipswich will stay up on the last day of the season. I think they will. I still believe. People are panicking because Leicester won, but against Spurs, like, anything can happen with anyone. You can't, like... Like, I remember Jurgen Klopp saying, you know, when you're in a title race, you can't rely on other teams to do you favours. You've got to do yourself favours. And I think it is the same with a relegation battle. Like, you've got to win your own points. You know what I mean? If you win enough points yourself, you're not crossing your fingers at friggin' people do you favours all the time. Which Ipswich fans are at the moment, because someone's got to drop points for you to overtake them. But if Ipswich just win some games, they'll be fine. Ipswich's next game is Southampton, by the way. Charlie reckons Town will beat Spurs at Portland Road. We'll either beat them or lose 4-0. Like, that's that kind of team, isn't it? Brad would love Everton to go down, but a lot of cockroach. They just won't die. They just won't. I would. Do you know what? I normally say I want Everton to stay up because I think I'd miss the derby. But like, I wouldn't mind them going down and then coming back up. Like, I'd love them to go down and their first season in that new stadium is like just awful. Charlie just asked for my Ipswich Southampton score prediction, and I predict a riot. No, I predict Ipswich 3, Southampton 1. I don't think Ipswich will be a clean sheet. Like, it's so bad defensively, isn't it? Someone get out there with Becks, give him an option to whip one on the head of. It's too close to the keeper, that. But this season especially, if Everton went down, it's another one for Ipswich to be ahead of. I don't think they will. I said this last week. I think that David Moyes' appointment has made them more safe. I think he's an upgrade on Dyche. Not a lot, but I do think he's an upgrade on Dyche, especially his relationship with the club, the fans. You know, and it's not often you get... Like, a lot of people are like, oh, manager shouldn't come back. Like, people are, oh, you should never have a manager come back. And there's not many circumstances where it's right. Like, Kenny Dalglish coming back to Liverpool after the problem that was Roy Hodgson. Did he come after Roy Hodgson? Or... Yeah, he did. Like, that was fine, for example. But there's not many situations where a manager comes back and it's actually good for the club. But I think Moyes at Everton is one of them, because he left for Man United, which is the second biggest club in the country behind Liverpool. I hope Blaze, I know he's not in the chat, but I hope Blaze watches this stream back and hears me say that. I think Moyes has protected him, basically. I think he left to go to a bigger club. The fans were sad. They weren't particularly angry for me. They could understand the opportunity to follow Ferguson. It'd be different if he left Everton for United now, when United are dross. Charlie said, I think we were 3-0 up first half. Southampton get 9. I think we'll score first, get a second, and then we'll panic a bit and concede, and then we'll score again. But then again, and I haven't spoke about the elephant in the room. Ipswich lost their best player this week, Ali Al-Hamadi. That's probably the real reason I changed my team. I was just upset. I couldn't face looking at him anymore. Ali Al-Hamadi's gone to Stoke on loan, and I'm sad about it. If anyone can, it's David Beckham, right? They've put someone on the line, so we go around the wall, we play it there, we score. What a block. Brad also says, the only way to Tesco car park stadium make any money is Taylor Swift concerts. I think Everton's new stadium is interesting, isn't it? I'm going to try a score. Oh, that weren't far away. Rooney's not that good in the air, that's the only thing I'm saying. He nearly scored a header as I was saying it. It will be interesting if Southampton though. Must win. Obviously it's a home game as well, so I'll be vlogging it, guys. You can see my reaction. If Ipswich lose though, it's going to be... Portman Road's not going to be the happiest of places. I'll tell you that now. Portman Road will be rough. Genuinely. It won't be fun. Ipswich fans are good and they're loyal. And obviously Kieran McKenna's got a lot of credit in the bank. Some people are already getting annoyed at him because of some of his tactical selections. And I don't think his job's under threat or anything stupid like that. But if Southampton were to beat Ipswich, there will be talk, I think. Not probably in the club. I don't think he's going to go anywhere. But I wouldn't be surprised if there's at least a portion of the fans that start saying, look, do we need a bit of experience in it now? Charlie says, Stoke are one of, if not the, statistically least clinical side in the Championship. And they think Ali Al-Hamadi is going to get them taking these chances. No offence to Ali. He's Ali Al-Hamadi is an enigma. He's like Balotelli. He can do. I'm still convinced of it. His little assist in that game with that little flick. Liam Delap doesn't do that. Liam Delap's better than Ali Al-Hamadi, of course he is. But that little flick from Ali, I'll tell you what, Liam Delap never does that. Not many people do. It was Messi-esque. And I wouldn't use that too lightly. but it was genuinely the sort of thing you see a Messi or a Neymar do. And yes, Taylor was offside, so if there was VAR, it wouldn't have mattered, but there isn't, so it does. Cross goal, hard. I thought I was fouled there. But yeah, it will be fascinating to see how Ali does at Stoke. Didn't play at the weekend. I don't know if it's because he wasn't registered in time or because he hadn't trained. Obviously, it was announced quite late. And now Ipswich aren't in the Championship. I don't really pay attention to like the transfer deadlines. I feel like it might have been earlier because there was a Friday night game in the Championship this week. I think they try to set it the same for every club for that game week sort of thing, which is stupid because, you know, you get a game postponed and then that makes no difference anyway. I had to stay so close to the line there to have any hope. But I'd love to see Ali Al-Hamidi just catch fire at Stoke City. We'd all love it. Jack Studdy's in the chat and I know he would love it as well. I bet you enjoyed Broadhead's cameo at Anfield though. I'm sure you would have enjoyed that little cameo. Broadhead's good when he come on. We haven't spoken about that, to be fair. You know, we talked about all the things that were bad for Ipswich. But we haven't talked about the good, like Nathan Broadhead come on and played well again. It's weird, like when does he get a bit of a run? You know, because he's one of the few players that's making an impact. Studdy says Broadhead needs to stop being taken out of the first team. I agree, really, to be fair, man. Like why does he keep getting dropped? I didn't watch the Spurs game. I didn't, but I can, like, what a goal. They can have the win just for that alone. They beat me by 2, so they probably would have bet me, but it's the sort of goal where you feel like saying take a bow. Yeah, I didn't watch the Spurs game, but it is very Spurs. I don't know where all these starts are going to come, especially because we've signed Philogene. You've got Philogene now. You've also got Enciso, prefers the left to the right. Enciso as well. Corner was wicked. And he took another one afterwards that was almost as good. Really good corner from Julio Enciso. This guy's got like Pele and Ronaldinho. And then he probably thinks it's a derby because we're wearing the Sheffield United kits in support of our guy Jamie. And they probably like really want to beat me because they're thinking, oh, it's like a Yorkshire derby. Martin says, how about that Magpie midfield? It's better than most, isn't it? Like, your first choice 3, probably Liverpool and City aside, as a 3, is as good as anyone. Like, you could do with, if you could get another person with the quality of Tonali and Guimaraes and Joel Linton to rotate in, who's that good, it would be so good. Honestly. They're Magpies again, though. But yeah, Nathan Broadhead for me. Needs more games. What do we think of Enciso's challenge? It was a red card, wasn't it? Like, I'm not wearing my red tinted glasses there, I don't think. Like, if someone did that to a Town player, you'd want them sent off, wouldn't you? It was ridiculous. It was, but at the same time, part of me enjoyed it because Ipswich, you know, you're getting destroyed at a big club. Like, someone put your foot in, you know. Charlie says in Cisco's was he yellow all day for him. I thought it's a red. I didn't like the challenge. Like, it was aggressive. And it was high as well. The thing is as well, I know people are saying he caught him in the face with his knee, but he catches him in the stomach with his studs. Like, if you catch someone in the stomach with your studs with your leg out straight, everyone would just say that on its own is a red card. So the fact he does that and knees him in the head, like, Spurs gonna Spurs, says Martin. Reminds him of the mid-90s. I was born in the mid-90s, bro. I don't remember. But I've heard stories of Alan Sugar's Tottenham Hotspur. It's so weird to think that Alan Sugar used to own Spurs, isn't it? Like, to be fair, like, if I was a billionaire, would I buy Ipswich? Probably. Don't know if I would actually, because the owners at the moment are decent. Charlie says if it was a Town player challenge like that, you'd say yellow as well. Yeah, I think it's one of the ones that you can debate. Like, people seem quite split on it. Like, the thing I find interesting at the moment is, from what I've seen on Twitter, most Town fans think a yellow was alright. The other thing I think, he was helped a bit by the fact that the game was over. Because the game's over, like, because the game is literally over, like, he doesn't need to send him off. Like, if he makes that challenge in a tight game, which is in the balance, there's probably a lot more pressure to send him off. Which I think sometimes referees should apply common sense. Which is for me, it's like, if you apply that bit of common sense, then a yellow's fine. But you know what I mean? Like, do referees have common sense? Especially after all the David Coote stuff this year. Like, my trust in officials is at an all-time low. Martin says, Martin isn't independent. Have you seen that challenge? Like, Martin is our independent adjudicator here. Did you see the challenge from Julio and Cisco yesterday, where he only got booked, and what do you think it was? Because I've only seen Liverpool and Ipswich fans talk about it. And if you ask any Liverpool fan, they've all said red, and nearly every Ipswich fan said yellow. Oh, Martin hasn't been at work all weekend. That's your homework before next week's stream, Martin, okay? Watch that challenge, and then tell me what you think in the next stream, so we can find out from an independent source. Like I say, I think with the fact that Liverpool were winning like 4-1 at the time, or 4-0, or whatever, or might have been 3-1 at that time, 3-0 at that point. Can't even remember what the score was. Martin's gonna go watch it now. Here we go. Didn't even know you had it in Cisco. It happened like Thursday night. He made a challenge on Wataru Endo as well. And to be fair, in Cisco's defence, Endo is small. Like, if he makes that same challenge on Van Dijk, he doesn't knee him in the face, he knees him in the chest. You know what I mean? Like, you make that challenge on Van Dijk, and it's not hitting him in the face. Because Endo's like 5'8". But if it was common sense refereeing, I think he's actually good refereeing to be like, yeah, the game's over, so why would I send him off? Like, if he's done that, I rate it. Anyway, it's like when an FA Cup game's over, like, don't add on to 15 minutes, just add on 2. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't mind when referees do that kind of thing. It's funny as well, because Ipswich had Wes Burns literally down for 5. Well, that wasn't funny. But he added all the time on, and I'm just thinking Ipswich probably wanted half time. Like, Ipswich were probably desperate for half time. And I also don't think, if you said to Arnold Slot at 3-0 up at 45 minutes, how many minutes of stoppage time got to play? He'd say none. We'll go in at 3-0. But yeah, it was good. It was a good game. I enjoyed it. It was fun watching the two teams I love play each other. It genuinely was like a fun experience. Martin has taken so long to watch it that he's probably like pretending he's a VAR referee, I reckon. He sat there drawing lines. But yeah, I just think you can lose 4-1 at Anfield. Like, Ipswich fans shouldn't let that ruin their mood too much. Like, losing 4-1 at Anfield, like, can happen to anyone. Not just a team threatened with relegation. It can literally happen to anyone. Martin has independently adjudicated, and he has decided it's a yellow. But it is close to a red, he says. And I think as well, like, so when that happened, Liverpool were either 3-0, 4-1 up, or 3-1 up. So it wasn't going to make a difference in the game. So like I said, I think it was maybe a little bit of common sense refereeing. But it's also one of them, they can have this. One of them games, one of them decisions where I think if the referee goes red, I don't think VAR tells him it's not a red. Do you know what I mean? I think it's one of them where, because people would debate it like we are now, like, VAR shouldn't get involved. Yeah, Martin says if it's 1-1, it's probably a red all day. Like, if it's 1-1, I think VAR send him to the monitor. I honestly do. If it's 1-1, or even if it was a Liverpool player made that challenge, 4-1 up, he probably goes, oh, well, we'll send him off. Bit of entertainment. But at 4-1, there's no need to send him off, I suppose. That's penalty. Is that a penalty? Oh, it is. I've been taking all my penalties with bets like this, and I've all gone in. Betch isn't statistically my best penalty taker, but I just think that when people think of Beckham penalties, they think of like the ones he missed for England. So I think psychologically, like, it puts him at ease. It's like reverse psychology. I'm trying to get it back on the Salah's right foot. It was awful. He's always blowing there, isn't he? Blew for the other one. Well, sorry. It's weird how you always seem to have female referees online. I don't know why they've done that. So the way I'm set up as well, Gerrard is like box-to-box midfielder. Zidane is a playmaker. Ashley Cole's set to get forward. and then I've got Jamie Carragher sort of set to stay back and play right back. But then I'll give Beckham the freedom to drift out wide. So Beckham, when in possession, kind of plays as like a right back or a right midfielder. I've got to shoot earlier. You've got a good signing there, he might keep us up. Yeah, so Brighton weren't really using him. He's coming on loan. Haven't bought him, it's just a loan. But he took a corner and it was a quality set piece, to be fair to him. And Ipswich don't really score many from set pieces. It's a bit of a problem in the Premier League. It was something that in the Championship people even... Like, in the Championship, Ipswich would score from, like, clever short corners and stuff. Oh, Newcastle can't sign anyone again? What, because of FFP? I tell you what, PSR as it's now called, is ruining football. It's literally ruining football. I'm going to say it now. I just don't like it. Like, it's not... The thing is, as well, is they don't even monitor it. Like, I think if you're going to have financial fair play, it needs to be like La Liga, where it's like, you can't sign them then. Not just like afterwards go, oops, here's 2 point deduction. Like, how can you get the 2 points as well? So, like, literally 2 points. Like, it's just the difference between a draw and a win. It's no penalty at all for breaking rules. Like, not compared to not being allowed to play. Like, if you buy someone that puts you over the financial threshold, I bet they're worth more than 2 points a season. If they're not, you need to spend your money more wisely. So if Newcastle had bought Gay, they would have been forced to sell either in the summer or probably January, I guess. And Newcastle have got assets. That's something I would say. And like Newcastle have also got a few players they could probably actually make. They've got a few players who they could make a profit on, like the left back's academy lad, isn't he? Like, he's got to be worth a couple of quid, isn't he? Like, he's got to be what, 25 million at least. He's made his England debut now, so you probably get 30 odd. And this is the problem as well with the financial fair play rules, is it's more profitable to sell a player that your academy's made than it is to sell a player that you've bought. Like, it's just alien. Like, it discourages teams from keeping their homegrown players, basically. Like, if you've got a homegrown player who's worth 30 million, if you sell him and then bring someone in for 30 million and spread their transfer fee out over 5 years, you've made your profit and loss for this year better by 24 million. That is quick maths. I do have an A-level in accountancy, guys. Anderson, poor profit, yeah. That's the problem. Like, it doesn't work for me. Like, if Liverpool sold Trent in this window, which I'm glad they haven't, and there's still part of me that thinks he'll sign. Probably delusional, but if you're not deluded at some points as a football fan, are you even a football fan? But But yeah, I just think like you shouldn't be in a better position selling someone because they're from your academy than selling someone you bought. It's just stupid. It's a stupid system, and it doesn't encourage teams to hold on to those players, but it also doesn't particularly encourage teams to use those players that much. Brad says he has to admit Trent leaving would hurt. Ugh. I've not been able to wear my Trent shirt because of how torn on it I feel. Like, honestly, I feel like I love him. I just, as a footballer, I love him. He's special. Like, yes, he can't defend as well as some fullback. I would never say he can't defend because he defends better than some. Like, I've seen worse right backs defensively at Liverpool, like Dagan, for a start. And even friggin' Glenn Johnson. I tell you what, Glenn Johnson wasn't much better than Trent at defending. But people were like, oh yeah, but he's a flying fullback. He goes forward all the time. Yeah, but he doesn't go forward and do what Trent does. Like, he used to run forward. But yeah, I'd be gutted if Trent left. I would. I genuinely. It would really upset me. I wouldn't even be against him signing a contract. Like if he genuinely is thinking he'd like to go to Real Madrid, I wouldn't be against signing him to a contract that says Real Madrid can have you for 50 million. A bit like the Michael Owen clause, what Liverpool had, where it's like, if they're the highest bidder, they get it. I wouldn't be against even putting that into his new contract. I wouldn't like to, but I'd be more against it than Martin sold Botman on FIFA. They offered him 45 million plus VVD. You saw Liverpool coming, didn't you? Charlie's iPad died. Oh, so you missed Charlie. Martin had a look at the challenge and he decided it's a yellow. So the independent adjudicators give it a yellow. So I'll concede. I'll bow to Martin's Geordie wisdom. Why I haven't said that for so long. Why I, man? But yeah, I just think that the way that teams want to sell academy products because of the financial fair play, it's just like, it's horrible. It's like there's people like Conor Gallagher. You know, don't get me wrong, he's gone Atletico Madrid, you know what I mean? I'm not going to play the violin for the kid. But like, there's people who are leaving who wouldn't if the rules weren't structured like that. But it's because of how transfer fees are amortised. Because they're amortised over the years, you can blast all your money wherever you want. How old was VVD at this point, Martin? Surely he wasn't like young. Well, he's not young now, but surely he wasn't much older. I'm scared that even FIFA thinks that's a good deal for anyone. Charlie says money's run football, full stop. Yeah, it's not good, is it? But you can see why all those big European clubs were like proper pushing the Super League, can't you? Because the Super League wouldn't have had any of this financial fair play stuff going on. They would have been able to sign who the hell they wanted. And like, I think Real Madrid and Juventus still haven't opted out, have they? I'll tell you what they could do. Make a Super League, but do it with women's football instead of men's. We're all trying to promote the women's game. Do that. Problem is though, there won't be the money because no one watches women's football compared to men's. That's the problem. Oh, it's just next season. Oh yeah, if you get offered Van Dijk and even if you get offered to swap Van Dijk for Botman, you probably think about it, don't you? Even with the ages, when they're chucking money on, you got to take it. Yeah, the Super League is just a money making scam. The weird thing is, I was against the Super League, as I think most football fans are. But part of me did think quite it'd be fun to watch that. I know, and the thing is as well, like, people who moan about this new Champions League format, that's because of the Super League. Like, it's UEFA's way of trying to stop the Super League from being something that teams are interested in. It's just, you know, it was an interesting concept, the Super League. I'm glad it hasn't happened. But I do think it would have been fun in some aspects. Steven Gerrard with a quick feet in the 91st minute. Shush. What a goal. What would the Super League actually be? The biggest 4 clubs from every country? No. It was going to be the big 6 from England. So it was going to be City, Arsenal, United, Liverpool, Chelsea, and Spurs. But then it would be like Real Madrid, Barcelona, Atletico Madrid. I don't know if there was any other Spanish ones. Then it was going to be like Juventus, AC Milan, Inter Milan. So the teams like AC Milan, who can't even always like reliably qualify for the Champions League now, were like gagging for it because they would have so much money. I haven't actually played career mode on this FIFA really. Right, I haven't really touched it. I thought I was offside. If anyone has a new goal, how much is Mamadishvili? I believe he's good on FIFA. He's Liverpool just signed him. He's Georgia's goalkeeper. He's rated on FIFA as like 84 or 85, but I think his potential is like 90 because he's like 23 or something. I don't know if he would be expensive. I assume though, if you're playing with Newcastle, you probably got a half decent budget. He is on Martin's list, yeah. I don't know what Liverpool are planning to do with him though, because we've loaned him back to them this year. But does he come in next year as number 2 to Alisson to settle him in? Or does he come in to compete with Alisson? It's a hell of a ball that. Oh, it's Gareth Bale. No, you just can't stop him. Him or Donnarumma? How much is Donnarumma? I assume you've checked there's no like good free agents keepers. Like Alisson's contract's up, I think, at the end of that season. I don't know if he's renewed in your game, actually. But I think Alisson's contract might be up at the end of next season. And obviously he's mates with Van Dijk, you know, so you can get that close-knit squad that we all want. I still can't believe they give you Van Dijk for Botman. Tell you what, if Liverpool did that in real life, I'd scream. I haven't got Lamine Yamal. I haven't. He's good though. He's so quick. I think the thing is, he's not... I think he's better in real life than he is on FIFA at the moment. Some of his special cards... I haven't played with his special cards, to be fair. One of his special cards might actually stack up. But we've come away from the all Ipswich and Liverpool team just because I can't compete. For anyone who's joined the stream later on, I couldn't compete last weekend at all. This weekend we've brought in like David Beckham and stuff to try and take set pieces like this to the back post. Oh, I'll tell you what, that was the corridor of uncertainty, wasn't it? You know, like, that was the definition of it. Like, is it the keeper's ball? Jose Roberto is so good in this game. I want to play him left back. I want to get a different left winger. I'd love Ronaldinho, but he's just too expensive. Like, Ronaldinho would be my choice. The thing is, see, like, last weekend, everyone had Zidane. Everybody had that Zidane that I'm now using. I don't know what Gordon's best FIFA card is. Like, to be fair, Gordon could be a potential left wing option. Because the plan is sell Ashley Cole, move Jose Roberto to left back and put a different left winger in. And then the other position to upgrade is Jamie Carragher at right back. But I can't, I've got the money, but I can't choose between Maicon or Philip Lahm. I've got like 400,000 coins. So I could do the right back switch now. But I just can't decide whether I want Maicon or Philip Lahm. Like, I can't decide who would be better. And I love Jamie. What a challenge. You on the ball. Come on, Raf, wake up. To be fair, Rooney's been better than I thought he would. Isaac's going to get a 90 overall. He probably will. Isaac is so good at the moment, isn't he? Has he scored this weekend? I put him in my fantasy team and then he like started drawing blanks. I haven't checked my fantasy team this weekend. Martin says Lahm all day twice. Maicon will be more fun though. I think Lahm's better, I do. I do think Lahm is better than Maicon. But I can't afford Cafu. So Cafu's off the tech. Like, for me, Cafu is the best right back of all time. Sorry, Trent, but it's true. Right? Like, no one else. I could just get Trent. That would be an option. But the thing is, Jamie Carragher's working in this system because I've got Beckham coming out here as a winger from centre mid when I've got the ball. And then Carragher's sort of sitting back as a centre back. So sort of switching to almost like a back three in possession. Stephen, game one. I know you shouldn't probably say that in the 40th minute, but I'm pretty confident that goal does it. They have got that Bale though, and that Bale is disgusting. Isaac's got 2 goals, so that'll be a few points for me. got Philogene, I need to take him out. He's not really doing it for Ipswich yet. But they've got Southampton next week. You know, it would be the wrong weekend to take him out. Probably. Unlucky Stephen. But yeah, I like the balance of my team, so I'm reluctant to change anyone. Although I guess Lahm could do the role I've got Carragher doing, where he goes and sits and plays centre back. But also Lahm could maybe do the Trent role and go play in front of the centre backs when I've got the ball, and Beckham still at Spice out wide, which Maicon wouldn't suit either of those. But I don't like Lahm as much as I like Jamie Carragher. I don't think I'll ever like anyone like I like Jamie Carragher in that shot. So that's the problem. But yeah, I just don't know who to bring in. Like, who's the new player? I didn't look at the 6 o'clock drop. Nothing exciting, isn't it? I have been debating doing the Isaac's 2 behind Salah now. So does that mean he's level with Haaland? Did Haaland score today? Did Haaland get a tap in? Charlie's going to go to bed. Had a chest infection on the weekend. Oh, bro. I hope you're feeling better soon, mate. See you next week's stream. And obviously Saturday's vlog against Southampton, which will be his first 3 points in a little while, I reckon. I hope so. I really hope so. If you lose to Southampton, oh, you're asking to go down, aren't you? That's a ball from Bex. Just couldn't gather it with Salah enough. That Bale is a problem. He's legitimately like a problem. Like, he's got Bale and Haaland. Like, what am I meant to do? Is that how it works? Doku, team of the year. How is Doku team of the year? Oh, he must be at Evo. There's no way Doku has a team of the year. Like, I'm not having that. If he does, everyone that voted should be, like, locked up. Oh dear. I said the game was won, and I said, oh, it's probably a bit early for me to say that. What a challenge from Big Verge. Whew. See, look, Beckham's like, I like that. And he's like, I can find Salah. No problem. Oh, Haaland scored one. Did he score one? He's one. Did it leave him 1 or 2 behind Salah? I'm not sure. Yeah, against Bournemouth, you know. Oh, Bournemouth won, didn't they, against Forest? Which people was, I think Bournemouth are quite. I like Bournemouth sides, you know. Like I like a few of their players. I know the thing is, I'm not a fan of how Forest play. Like, I know people are excited, and I like seeing Forest, you know, up there. It's nostalgic. They're like historically a big club and stuff, but it's so boring to watch. Honestly, Forest are the worst team to watch in the world at the moment. It's so boring. Honestly, it's like it's worse than watching paint dry. Like, watching paint dry isn't even like a metaphor of how they play. Like, it's more like watching someone park a bus in a bus station. That's how boring it is. But no one gets off the bus, so you can't even people watch. Do you know what I mean? The bus has no one on it. And there's no one else in the bus station. And it's raining. And there's no roof on the bus station. That's how boring it is. God, I hate watching Forest. So boring. Disgustingly boring. But like, they're doing what they have to, like, you can't blame them playing the way they're playing when you look at what players they've got and stuff. It's the only way they're going to compete, isn't it? Being realistic. Can you find them? But yeah, like, just, Forest. I hate watching Forest. Like, they're just so happy. Like, when they're 1-0 up, it's so boring. They are the worst team to watch. Manchester Southampton are done. I hope so. I thought they are all season, to be fair. But, like, their squad is alright. Bex. Like, Southampton's squad is better than how they're playing for me. And as well, I think one of the things that's interesting is obviously Ipswich fans aren't happy with their goalkeeper situation. And they're not happy at all. Like, Bort Muric, he's always got a mistake in him. We started playing Walton, who was our first choice in League One. And he can't kick a ball. He can make saves, but his distribution's so bad. Honestly, he's got the worst distribution. Like, his distribution is like Tim Howard or someone. Not even Brad Friedel. Brad Friedel could find a pass. Don't know why they've paused it, so I'm going to throw the big boys on. Bring Nunes on the left. Raquelme, try and get a bit of a spark going. James Milner, just I want someone I trust, you know, bit of experience. But yeah, if Ipswich losing at Southampton is so bad. Honestly, momentum-wise, if Town were to lose that, it'd be tough. I really do think it would be tough, like momentum-wise from the players. Liam Delap. Can't believe he didn't score. The thing is, my subs has added so much pace up top. And they're not bad players, Delap, Alhamidi and Nunes. But the finishing quality is nowhere near what it was before I made those changes. Like, it's just not the same level. But Delap's got the pace to get through. Out there. I thought they were coming inside and they went wide. Done me there. Well done, Bird. Smashing. Raquelme. Oh, Raquelme's a baller, I tell you. I keep debating playing him instead of Beckham. I really do. I keep thinking, do I drop Beckham, play Raquelme and then play Zidane deeper? But Raquelme's passing is a joke and his shooting is as well. So we're into extra time now in a game which I said was done. Very naively. I don't want to throw it that far, Ika. Liam Delap. Oh, you haven't got to dribble it out, son. Bring it down, play. Play ball. I need to be patient when winning the ball back like that. I tried the offside trap, which just didn't work. Unfortunate there. Really, really fortunate. I'm not going to get fortunate twice. Mine says Rory Delap needs a card. I'd be all in. I'd be all in. Get Rory Delap whipping it into Liam. Boom! Can't afford to concede again. That is something we kind of know. Delap's got to keep the ball there for me. Oh, I've played him on. James Milner's played him on. Gone long. Can Delap beat Hernandez? He can. Ali Al-Hamidi! Oh. That was very Ali Al-Hamidi, that, wasn't it? If it was Delap against Hernandez, we got a chance. Beckham's never beaten Hernandez there. I do feel this team's more competitive, but which on paper it should be. Don't get me wrong. We should be more competitive with this team than we have been with others. G Unit. I haven't heard of them for a long while. Got to get a win here. Oh, see a nice little comeback. That's all we need. No, I couldn't get a ticket, man. I would have loved to. For Ipswich aways this season, you had to have been to like 25 games in the last 2 years away. Just can't defend all that pace like this late on. How is that a foul? Yeah, it would have been good, Martin. Conway doesn't have the pace that you need at this point in the game. He took me out. That's a red, yeah? Yeah. I don't normally pause it with this little time left, but the plan is to go 4-2-4. That is the plan. I'll play Al-Hamidi wide. You know, I'm going to play Manny wide. I'll leave Beckham on instead of Gerrard just because Gerrard's booked. I'd normally, in that situation, want to leave Stevie on the pitch, but because of the booking, it just makes more sense to take Becks off. They've made changes as well. But if Bex had scored there, after I just said I normally would take him off, that would have been fine. Oh, that's probably put the game past us, isn't it? Because we're in extra time, we'll play the last few minutes, even though we're 2 goals down. We will carry it on. Hope. We could press better than that to win the ball. One of them moments in the game where you feel like there might be a chance for your team. They've wasted time as well. Fair play to them. Like they've battled. You just couldn't sit through. Come on, let's win one. We haven't won one for a little bit. I'm feeling tired. It's only 20 past 9. I can't believe I feel so tired. No, I've just walked in front of them. I haven't actually saved a penalty with Casillas yet. Maybe it's time. Come on, Zizou. I don't really want Rooney wide. That was good from me and Poyle. Just can't get past them with a through ball to get something going. Fair play. Fair play. Martin says, need me to come to Ipswich game one day. I'm sure I will. Sure I will. I think it would make a good pre-season friendly, Ipswich Newcastle. Well, it's a game a lot of people want to go to, I think. Come on. Decent team again. No whip. They're playing an evolved Liam Delap. I've got to remember, they've got an extra man in the middle. Ashley. What are you doing, Ashley? I've always got to hit that pass as hard as I can. Their press is really good. Really good press. Oh, Zizou. We're better than that. No one at the back post for him. Zidane! What a save! I think Carroll will get there. What a ball. Tame header. Sick from goals. You don't see many people play the shape they're playing. I wonder why. I guess a lot of people like to have width, but they're playing like really nice like football. Great save from Casillas to keep parity in the game. What can Zizou do? I'm just going to hit the power shot across the box. Try and find someone. Didn't work at all, to be honest. God, that Kim Min Jae playing CDM is really good. Like, every time he gets out to me, it's like strength. Nearly got Stevie in. Offside? No way. Casillas! What a save! Iker Casillas doing bits in that goal for me tonight. To be fair, like, they got no one to press the fullback, so I need to use that to my advantage. Lovely ball roll from Zizou. What a goal. Martin says Newcastle looking at Jonathan David. I guess that's not for this window if you're skiing, because he's like 70 mils, isn't he? Good player though, player I like. The pace of him as well. He'd be so good as a number 2 for Isaac. I guess you'd worry that you're gonna... Oh no! In the summer. Yeah, well I think, you know, could be good. It'd be interesting, like, is it so he can play wide and get you more goals from, because he can play wide, or is it to play with Isaac in a 2? I guess not really. You don't really play a 2, do you? Very rare. Oh, pre-contract. Oh, is his contract up? Not that I want to ruin Newcastle's day, but I'd have him at Liverpool, you know. He's proper decent, isn't he? Like, that is the sort of player that Newcastle need to get, though. Like, Newcastle need to get, like, them big pre-contract players. That's where Newcastle can sort of use their financial muscles sensibly. Like, them really good players on a free transfer who will have high wages, but you can afford to pay them. That's where, like, for me, like, if I'm Newcastle, I'd be... You can't speak to them now without breaking rules, but I would be thinking, like, I wonder if Van Dijk could be interested. I wonder if Trent would. I wonder if Salah would. There's some... De Bruyne. Like, does De Bruyne want to stay in England? If he does, like, he might not want to go to someone that is like a big rival of City. But if he goes to Newcastle, he's still got hope of Champions League football, I think. Although that Champions League race is just this year not finished. Looks like no one wants it, doesn't it? Like, it looks like no one wants it. Newcastle 5th at the moment, so I think you could get Forest though. Oh yeah, and to be fair, De Bruyne's like legs are going a bit. Like he's not. I still think he'd make you better, but he's not like the right, like the perfect fit for you guys, is he? Because you kind of play with like almost like 3 centre midfielders, don't you? Like, it's not really like some holding and then like a number 10, is it? It's like, I guess does Tonali sit a bit when he's fit? Maybe, but he's not box to box, though, isn't he? We thought their quality would tell late in the game, and it's Gerrard. How does Scholes beat Gerrard in the air? Come on, EA, make it realistic. Like, I'm not annoyed about anything else other than the fact that Scholes has just beat Gerrard in the air. Yeah, Tonali's the holding mid. He does get forward though, don't he, for holding mid? Like, I guess it's because, especially like in games where you guys have a lot of the ball. But also, like, where Joel Linton and Guimaraes are both like hard working. Like, Tonali knows that if he gambles, one of them's going to run back. Like, it's not like he's got like someone like a Rivaldo playing as a 10 in front of him and he's the holding mid behind Rivaldo, is it? Like, I'm just trying to stay away from him, basically. That was weird. Everything went red. Van Dijk! Played. Big head from Verge. Come on, Zizou. Play Rooney in. I can't believe how much Scholes is getting the better of Gerrard. Like, I don't mind Scholes like people liking Scholes' technical stuff more than Gerrard, but as an athlete, I mean, I'm not talking about like, as a footballer. I'm talking about like sprinting and jumping and heading. Scholes is destroying Stephen. Yeah, I tell you, the thing with Newcastle's midfield as well, they all work hard, but also the balance. It is so balanced with those guys. Like, that is, for me, what makes it so, like, quality. The balance. Like, it's so balanced. I should probably get that. Scholes was always the better player in Martin's opinion. I disagree. And whenever anyone brings up the Scholes, Lampard, Gerrard thing, I always say Alex Ferguson had Paul Scholes. He wanted to buy Gerrard. Jose Mourinho had Frank Lampard. He wanted to buy Gerrard. Liverpool had Gerrard. They didn't want to buy any of the other two because they had Gerrard. I quite liked Paul Scholes as a player though. Like, I'm sad that England always stuck with a 4-4-2 because I just feel like if you just change the midfield, like Gerrard was good enough defensively enough to just sit in front of the back four and run around, and then use Lampard and Scholes as like a double eight, and just tell them to get forward. Like, that would have worked, you know. Oh yeah, technically Scholes had a lot. All round package though, I still think Stevie's best. Like, if you haven't got the ball and you're defending, you'd rather have Gerrard than Scholes and Lampard in every way. The thing is, he retired from England early, but he wasn't getting played enough, was he? That's the problem, like, for England. But then if you switch to three in midfield, you're looking at dropping Rooney or Owen, isn't you? That's the problem as well. Like, I don't know, I just think if England had gone three in midfield a bit more, with like Lampard, Scholes, like, I know people say that Gerrard and Lampard couldn't play together, but I don't agree. Like, I don't think Lampard was disciplined enough to play until Gerrard slipped. Very good, Martin. For me, Lampard wasn't disciplined enough to play in the two. I think Gerrard and Scholes was better in the two. Martin says Gerrard and Lampard couldn't play together. That golden generation should have won something. I think they could play together in a three with someone else, but I just think in a two. In a two, like, Lampard doesn't run enough. Like, That's why Lampard was like good at Chelsea, because they had like Makelele, Essien to do his dirty work for him. Like if you watch a compilation of Lampard tackles, you won't be able to find one probably, because he never made it. But like, if you can get like a massive highlights reel of like Gerrard getting back and making tackles. Lampard's job was just to score tap-ins. Arrive late. Do you know what I mean? That was his job at Chelsea, wasn't it? Look at him. One is in Saudi and one's in the Championship. The one in Saudi is like the highest paid manager in the world, though. I would just add that. like Steven Gerrard is getting Guardiola money in a league where they only play about 14 games a season or something. And he could bring all his mates in. But yeah, Lampard couldn't do it for England because he was playing in like a 2 where he has to sit back, wasn't he? He just, for me, Lampard wasn't athletic enough to play in a 2 at the top level. Like, if you're going to play a 2 at the top level, like, it's got to be like Gerrard and James Milner, or like Essien and Kante kind of vibes. Yeah, I would never put Lampard in my England 11. I'll pick Scholes over Lampard. Yeah, Joel Linton and Bruno, or even Tonali and Bruno. You'd be fine with those in a 2. But just for me, Lampard doesn't mean he's not a good player. It's just different players have different skill sets and suit different systems, don't they? Like Rory Delap at Man City would be useless, but at Stoke City he was their Michael Jordan. Lampard was lazy. He was lazy. But like the thing is, like a good manager like Jose recognises we've lost this game. A good manager recognises, okay, this player's got a major weakness, and then they either coach it out of them, or they adapt the team and the tactics to suit the player's weakness, or to negate it from affecting the team, don't they? Yeah, like Eddie with Joel Linton being like, he's not a striker. What are his strengths? Physicality. He doesn't mind working hard. He's tidy in possession. Let's try him in midfield. And that's like the thing is, I know a lot of people say, oh, Joel Linton was never a striker. Like, put Joel Linton up top in Tony Pulis' Stoke City, where they're taking all the long throws and stuff. He probably looks good. Like, he probably actually looks good. Like, part of me wanted, like, Joel Linton, and part of me wanted Joel Linton up front as, like, plan B for when Roberto Firmino wasn't available back then. Because you didn't need a striker to score all the goals, because you got Salah and Mane doing it. But it's also like Klopp with Firmino. Didn't play him as a number 10. He used him as a false 9 who would work hard enough. Oh, what a goal. Like, he used him as a false 9 that would use him as a false 9 that would make space for other people. Like, that's what a good manager does. Like, some of these players who are world class aren't good at everything. Like Trent at Liverpool. Trent's such another good example. Like, yeah, he's not going to sit back and defend. But if you use him like a winger, he can stop their left wing from being a threat just because they're always running backwards. I'll tell you what, I've slipped there. Yeah, Lewis Hall was a great example of moving in the left back. It's changed him, hasn't it? It's literally changed his fortunes as a player. And again, like Lewis Hall, right, at Man City, Guardiola would probably play him CDM. He might play him as one of the inverted fullbacks, actually, maybe. But, like, some players in certain teams suit different positions and jobs. I think sometimes people get obsessed with a player can only play, like, a certain position, when a lot of the time it's, like, about the system. Like, I don't believe if you played Gerrard and Lampard as a 2, but had like Michael Carrick sitting behind them, I don't believe they would have looked so bad for England. Yeah, he's doing well, isn't he, Lewis Hall? His development's been brilliant to see, to be fair. Nice to see an English homegrown lad come on and do well, isn't it? I'll tell you, if Lewis Hall was Brazilian, he'd be worth 100 million. Like, a left back that can play football that he can, from Brazil, would cost you 100 million in today's market. Because he's English, it's like, he's not. I think he's better than he gets the credit for. Like, I would swap him for Robertson at this point. Like, he would be a good replacement for Robertson for me. Especially with how Arne Slot likes to keep the ball. Like, He's good at like keeping the ball in. He's tidy in possession. He would suit Slot's tactics for me better than Andy does. But could Lewis Hall have played left back under Klopp? Maybe, but not. He wouldn't be as good as he would under Slot. But that's why I think Tuchel is exciting for England, because I do rate him as a manager, and I think he's the sort of manager that will like do the best thing for the team with people, and he might not even like. International football is a bit different to club football because everyone wants you to play the best 11 players, but if the best 11 players don't work, like, it doesn't make sense to play those 11 players. And because you can't buy into international football, you sometimes have to play someone a bit like Hungary with Szoboszlai. Like, Szoboszlai is like a number 10. But because Hungary haven't got much of a goal threat, they play him left wing. And he does occasionally play at club level, but he's more of a number 10. Martin says, I think the days where your name gets you a spot are gone. I hope they are. I hope they are. I really do. I hope Tuchel just says this is the 11 that's playing the best. Like Liam Delap's the English striker who's doing the best. And Tuchel likes a target man. Like Tuchel likes. I think Tuchel would like Liam Delap's style. I don't think Davis can defend well enough for Tuchel to want him. Which is funny because Leif Davis, like in the Championship, he looked like a Premier League fullback. But in the Premier League, he just defensively, he's a bit shaky. Oh, what a goal. Yeah, Tuchel, like, is youth orientated, and I hope that benefits England. Like, people say that Southgate was really good at like giving young players a chance, but how long did he pick Henderson for? Regardless of form, how long did he play Trippier left back instead of Lewis Hall or someone? But yeah, it'd be fascinating to see England's first games on the Tuchel. I'm actually excited for that, which is rare. I'm not normally excited about England, but I am for that. I think it'll be brilliant. I forgot he even took Gordon, yeah. Tuchel's first squad could have a few surprises, I think. Like, Harry Kane has to play, but part of me thinks if you're winning and the other team's coming onto you, putting Liam Delap up front where you can hit it long to him, but you can run as well, that would be really good. I think Tuchel's smart enough to think that as well. I don't know where this is going to go, you know. I'm going to keep his throat, basically. That's decent. God. Would you believe it? Yeah, Southgate, there was no plan B or C. There was no other way of playing. However they set up at the start of the tournament is how they played. Ball throw, really. Should have done better with that. So options on. Oh, I should have slid with her and the other one the ball. Can't Bex. Ashley Cole. Got to score, Wayne. Ooh. But yeah, I'd be interested in this Tuchel play a back three, like he likes a back three. He does like a versatile player as well, so like someone like a Joe Gomez might benefit. I think he'll play Trent. I think he's intelligent enough to realise that the positives of Trent outweigh the negatives. Like, especially if he was playing a 5. What a block. Destroyed the keeper with my turn, but wanted Beckham to run forward, but he was still running backward from a few seconds before, kind of thing. I'll just pop it up the line there, Zizou. The thing is, he's played an unpredictable pass there. Like, I have fouled him, yeah, I'll get booked, but they've played such a good pass that it's got him booked. I think he's got to be smart enough to think Pope's better, isn't he? So I don't like playing with this many bookings in my centre mid. It's difficult to win the ball back. Like Zizou's booked, Gerrard's booked. Oh, it's a great challenge. Again with Stevie there, I've hesitated because he's booked. Well, I don't know, Pickford, for me, Pope's better. I think as well, you look at the goals Everton concede, so many. But I know that's not all on Pickford. get like there, because I'm worried about the book and the other centre mids. I've not slid with Bex there, even though it's what I want to do. I should score. I am offside. I thought I was. So I was a little bit like too relaxed with it, because I'm thinking, well, I'm going to get blown for offside. Then it let me carry on. I was like, was I offside? Well done, Zulu. I think for me, I think centre back's interesting. Like, it's Gay and someone else, isn't it? Probably. I think he might even look at the Chelsea lad is at AC Milan, Tomori. I think Tuchel might look at Tomori. I think they're making changes at half time. So I just had a little look at a Ladbrokes prediction that they're expecting Tuchel to play the sort of 3-4-2-1 that he played a lot over the years. They've gone for Colwill, Gay and Stones at the back. I forgot John Stones existed, if I'm absolutely honest. Great goal from David. That's 7-4 now. That's a second yellow as well. They've quit. They've quit before the ref showed them, trying to avoid the suspension, I think. I think they've turned their console off, so it's all frozen. Why would I disconnect? Like, my internet's fine. When? There we go. Like, I'm streaming. My internet's great. Like, it's not me. But yeah, so this is Ladbrokes' expected England lineup. It's Gay, Stones, Colwill in a 3. Trent right wing back. Declan Rice and Jude Bellingham. Then Saka left wing back. And then Palmer and Foden as 10s behind Kane, which could work. Like, the thing with Saka is, like, he might have to play left wing back to get in the team. Keeper's out. Oh, that wasn't far away from Mario. Does anyone else find it hard to play against someone who's good after you've played against someone who you're sort of better than? Like, I played that last person, I was really like comfortable in the game, even though they scored a lot. I just always felt like I could just outscore them over the 90 minutes. And then this person is a little bit more shrewd. And that's making me like doubt myself. I believe that's at the post. I'm lucky was it? Nuts. I was doing a good job of stopping them from getting out. Well, just couldn't get near Zidane for pace, could he? Hi OG, hope you're well. That's what we do. Wayne Rooney, take a bow, son. They were obsessed with me trying to set a short corner there. Like, they moved two people to the near sort of area. Oh, I thought it was a foul. Ashley Cole does what he does. That ain't going doozy. I haven't seen him for a long time. Is their team all French? I think it might be, you know. Elise. Oh no, they've got Kane up top. Oh, and they've got Roberto Carlos left back, who isn't French, but his best moment in football was probably against France, that free kick. Roberto Carlos is like the person I wish I had enough coins for. Couldn't stop it. Martin says Walker doesn't play for England for him. But for me, it's potentially in the squad because I feel like he can do a job. Like, I don't hate Walker in the right of a back three. I feel like where he's dropped that little bit of pace, it's a better role for him. But yeah, the thing is as well, is it also depends how much Tuchel is just thinking like, because some international managers think, right, I want the best team for this game. And some of them are like trying to build the squad for the next tournament, aren't they? Like, anyone who's not able to play at the next tournament shouldn't really play for me. Not when you've got as good a squad as England have, by the way. Like if you're Egypt, you know, who knows what level Mo Salah will be at when the AFCON rolls around again. But he's their best player by 1,000 miles. Hey, Petite Apple, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate you. Catch that. Bold move, but Kane isn't a guaranteed starter. I think it depends how you want to play. Like, if he does play with the 2 10s, you got to ask questions, I think, of his inclusion. Because if you're playing with 2 number 10s, like, he can't run. You know what I mean? If you're playing with 2 10s behind the striker, if the 2 10s are Foden and Palmer, who, you know, they don't have much pace between them. Like, if your 2 10s are Foden and Palmer, I can't believe they've saved all them. I think there really is an argument to give Liam Delap a try. I think there really is. Don't know what you guys think, let me know. But yeah, I think there's an element of Liam Delap would be good. I think he's quick, he's physical, like, I think there's a lot of international teams that wouldn't like playing Delap. And especially while he's scoring like he is for Ipswich. Like, if Liam Delap isn't scoring, then I get you can just play Harry Kane on sort of merit. But I think as well, as a manager, you've got to decide, like, no, I actually agree, Martin. If he's in a mid-table team or a top team, he will be bagging more. Like, yeah, Ipswich aren't that great. Like, it suits him. It does suit him to play for us because we play a certain way that doesn't make it horrific for him. But yeah, like, I agree. In a better team, can we even get 6 wins now? 2 matches left. So if we lose this one, we'll throw the towel in the other one. I've got 4 wins again this weekend. Surely not. Might have to sell everyone again and then start again with a team. So for anyone joining the stream late, is wondering, why are you wearing a Sheffield United kit? One of our legends, Jamie, said a particularly bad piece of news today. So it's just a little gesture to try and, you know, make his day a little better. If he was a Norwich fan, I wouldn't have done it. Carragher, Bex. Mo Salah, what a finish. But yeah, I think Liam Delap definitely got to be in the England squad for me, based on the form. Like, there's no English striker performing like his. Like, he's got more goals than Palmer, I think. I'm not certain. But then that's something else that you could see Tuchel do, maybe, is play Palmer as a false nine. But if he did that, he would play 2 attacking wingers, so it would probably be, instead of 2 10s, you'd be looking at like Saka and Foden. Which I do think would be interesting. Didn't have many options there, did I? A little bit closer with the corner here, still nothing. Should shoot with Van Dijk, really. I feel lucky that Jamie didn't get a red for that. Look at book now. Boy, old composure. What you need. Oh, it's a poor header from Wayne. That is the problem with Wayne. I keep debating Drogba instead of Rooney for that reason. Because I just don't ever feel like I'm going to score a header with him. That's your third. We might be on for the 6th win still. They won the ball. Well, I never. Oh, Van Dijk nearly pops up. Mine's just found an 87 rated regen goalkeeper from Germany. That'll do. Is he a free agent, or is he like a youngster, or is he at a club? Like, have you got to pay for him? So, He's a free agent. Nice. That'll do you, won't it? 87 rated at 17. I'll never forget that. I signed a regen goalkeeper once who was like 80. What goal? He's offside though. Oh, hit the side net or something. I thought he'd scored. I signed a regen keeper on FIFA once. And what I didn't realise is they were like 5'6". So they weren't actually that good in game. Because they were so small. One of the weird things with goalkeepers, isn't it? Is like if they're taller, they've got longer arms and legs to save stuff. Which is part of why I was hesitant to get Casillas instead of Alisson. But then Alisson was selling for like 100k profit compared to what I bought him for. So I was like, if I've had the coins. Because I actually had enough fodder in my club to do the Casillas SBC, so I didn't have to pay anything for it, which was very nice. What a goal. I'm not going to be naive enough to say it's over this time. Not after that last one. It's over. 18-year-old, 91 rated striker. Was he called Kylian Mbappe? The other thing that's annoying in FIFA is when you find a regen with really good stats, but they're so slow sometimes. Like you get like a 90 rated player whose pace is like 4. And you're just like, why do you have to be slow? Although slow players doesn't matter in career mode anyway, as much as it does in Ultimate Team. Like Ultimate Team, like at this point in the game, everyone has 80 pace at least. He scored another one. He was called William Millet. Very continental sounding name, isn't it? William Millet. Do you reckon he shops at Millet's? I'll play that. I can't concede another one before I score because I don't want to lose my sort of stakes in there. Oh, Bex. What have you done? I blame Bex. I blame Beckham for that. No one else. Just give him the ball back. Zizou, what were you doing? Offside. Has to be offside. Oh, it's not. I'm going to try and fizz one into Gerrard. Okay, it didn't work. Zidane! Zizou couldn't get out of his feet to have a go. Oh, this is interesting though. Someone said there's apparently an update, I don't know if it's out yet, where you can add icons to Ultimate Team. Oh, not Ultimate Team, sorry. Career mode. I don't know if it's just for like player career or if you can get them in manager mode. But that would be sick to just be like, yep, I'll have Roberto Carlos, Ronaldinho. No way, that's the luckiest bounce ever. Surely that constituted a foul. Somehow. I knew what they were going to do, I just couldn't stop it. We need a win here, guys. We really do. It's about Van Dijk's 4th attempt from the corner now. With absolutely no joy out of any of them. I meant to pass to Zidane, I don't know why it passed to Roberto. From 4-1 up, I said that I'd won. I jinxed it again, guys. Like, I'm not a superstitious person, but should I be? Maybe. Of course they're wasting time. I don't particularly blame them. It's the business end of Weekend League, isn't it, at this time. Anyone who's playing now wants it to be over. So we'll lose the next one on purpose, then we will open the rewards. And it is Team of the Year. So these rewards could be good. Can't believe we didn't win that. From 4-1 up, it's incredible. Like, 4-1 up, you're banking on me to win that, ain't you? Surely. But we didn't. And that's the way the cookie crumbles, as they say. Oh, so with the Sheffield United shirt, you can get the Maneki sponsor printed. If you want it, on their website. I just like it, it's different. No, let me play. I'm going to let you win. What are they doing? They're wasting my time is what they're doing. You're going to let them win. And it's also free to add the Maneki sponsor. Oh, we give a win to a Liverpool fan as well. I like that. I like that. So let's get these rewards opened. So we got an 81 by 10, a guaranteed winter wild card. Could be interesting. Probably got some objectives to claim. Just this stupid daily play one where you get a hunter. And a shadow. Which I've now got about 4 million of in my squad, by the way. Okay, we've got 3 season rewards to claim as well. And they're big packs, 85 by 10, 87 by 3. And also, Jadon Sancho. Yay, we got Jadon Sancho. Woo. Can't wait to not use him. Have we evolved Zidane again? We have. So we've got Zidane up to 93 now. He's now got Shadow Striker plus plus, which is decent. Store, let's go. Come on, legends. Let's end the stream on a high. 81 by 10. Is that a team of the week with that pack, or is it just gold? I never can tell. I don't think it's special, so we're not going to look at it. 85 hoof. Send them all to the transfer list. Right, 75 by 10, untradeable. It's no good again. And they're untradeable. Look at my untradeable storage is so full because there's no SBCs. 75 by 10 rare pack. Come on, it's rare. It's rubbish again. Well, you got Bastoni though, to be fair, which is a bit better. 87 rated for SBCs. It's alright. This is guaranteed to be a nice card. I don't know what sort of card. That's numero foot, left mid, English, numero foot from the Women's League. I don't know who it is. Man United. Gayse? Golden. Looks like they've got nice stats. They might be an option on my left wing. Might be an option for the left wing. That's 4 star. I thought they were going to be 5 star. Oh, they're left footed as well, which is weird. Good strength and stamina and stuff. How small are they? That's the problem with. They've got a technical. Oh no, incisive pass. They have got technical dribble. And aerial for a woman's player is quite useful. Only 5'7", so that's the problem. Like 5'7" makes it so hard to use them. Right, 85 by 10. This is the last hope. Oh, it's gold. Is it Saka? Please don't tell me the best card we've pulled is Saka. Foden. And Oblak. SBC wise, it's good. There could be like a special 87 in here, but I doubt it. No. We got Osimhen. Just fodder. Just all fodder. Oh, hopefully you've enjoyed the stream anyway, guys. Next weekend, Ipswich Liverpool. What a game that's going to be. I can't wait for it. Ipswich Liverpool, Ipswich Southampton. Ipswich Liverpool was this weekend, and I also did enjoy that. But yeah, thank you all for watching. I've been Link, you've been my legends, and I'll see you all next week. I didn't mean to play the American music, sorry guys.